Let's go. Let's go. All right, welcome to the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. It is non-conference basketball here this evening, I think we can call it that, as the Marshfield Tigers bring in the Hudson Raiders for non-conference action here this afternoon. Jason Zaleski here to guide you through today's action. We'll take you play-by-play, coast to coast for this non-conference boys basketball game today. Again, you're in the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue right here in Marshfield. Start first for the Hudson Raiders, and starting lineups. Number 2 is Brandon Morey. Number 3, Luke Healy. Number 10 is Cole Jacobson. Number 11 is Carter Herink. And number 23 is John Witcher. Luke Healy averaging 25.9 points per game, 5.7 rebounds per game, and 3.7 assists per game. Morey, 10.6 points per game, and Witcher, 6.4. For the Marshfield Tigers, it's Wyatt Lemoyne, Chase Hinson, Sam Rorty, Matt Donovan, and Jack Nordbeck. Hinson averaging 12.2 points per game, Rorty 11 points per game, and Gavin Fravert, 8.3 points per game for the Marshfield Tigers. They come in overall 2-4, and Hudson comes in overall at 4-3. Again, Hudson out of the Big Rivers Conference and Marshfield out of the Wisconsin Valley Conference. This word from Forward Bank, and then back for today's starting lineups right after this. Again, you're watching the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. And now we meet the Hudson Raiders of the Big Rivers Conference. Again, Hudson comes in overall 4-3. They are 4-2 in the Big Rivers Conference here in the 2020-21 basketball season. And again, they go Brandon Morey, Luke Healy, Cole Jacobson, Carter Herring, and John Witcher. Luke Healy, our featured player for the Hudson Raiders tonight, averaging 25.9 points per game, 5.7 rebounds per game, and 3.7 assists per game for the Hudson Raiders. The Raiders are coached by John Dornfeld and assisted by Jason Swavely and Rich Vitek. Now we will meet the Marshfield Tigers as, again, we're here at the Bose & Company Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Marshfield hosting Hudson. And Marshfield Tigers, as I said before, they are starters. Number 1, Wyatt Lemoyne. Number 2 is Chase Hinson. Number 3, Sam Rorty. Number 23 is Matt Donovan. Number 24, Jack Nordbeck. And the Tigers are paced by Chase Hinson, averaging 12.2 points per game. Sam Rorty with 11 points per game, and Gavin Fravert 8.3 points per game for the Marshfield Tigers. The Tigers are coached by Chris Fisher, assisted by Brian Fravert, and we are set for basketball here in Marshfield. Again, Jason Zaleski here. We'll have Lucas Hoheisel giving you some cool baseline shots. He was in the pregame lineups with you as we bring our Forward Bank pregame show to a close, and we are off and running here in Marshfield. It's Hudson on the opening inbound. It's still a weird thing, and Hudson moves the ball around. Nice ball movement. Witcher, that 3 comes up long, and rebound brought down by Fravert. Rachel on broadcast camera 1. Trevor Zaleski producing today's broadcast. As the Tigers set here in their half court for the first time on their offensive half here in this one. We're just 35 seconds into the game. Hinson gives off to Rorty. Rorty looks inside for Fravert, and now a kick out. Ball swung around by the Tigers. Hinson with it in the corner as he dribbles in front of the Raiders bench. Hinson again on the wing, dribbles there. He's defended by Witcher, and now nice defensive series here for the Raiders. Marshall with the ball in somewhere around 40 seconds here, have not even really looked at the basket. Now Fravert turns and runs on Herring. Dribble cut off there. Now Rorty with it again in front of the Raiders bench. This offensive set has eclipsed 60 seconds, and Rorty stops in the lane, and as Nordbeck was going backdoor, Rorty threw it into the Raiders bench. Turnover back to Hudson. Now Witcher up top to Morey. Morey will launch a 3 straight on. That one off to the left. Another rebound for Gavin Fravert. Donovan had an opening. That was shut down by Jacobson. Coach Fisher from Marshfield telling his guys to move. And Nordbeck saw Jacobson slip in front of him, did not take advantage of that. Now Donovan, he'll launch a 3 from the wing. That was off. That one missed the rim off the backboard. Back the other way come the Raiders. And then a foul the other way. The foul is going to go on Fravert. So Gavin Fravert picks up his first foul of any kind for either team here in this one, and that'll send Luke Healy to the free throw line. Still scoreless here in Marshfield. 2:12 into it. And Healy's first pure looking stroke from the senior Luke Healy. Healy's second, and tumbling in the lane Who are they going to call this on? And they're going to call that on Marshfield's Jack Nordbeck. On the action after, it was Jacobson who hit the deck. So Nordbeck picks up the foul. Marshfield now 2 fouls in the last 3 seconds of play. 3 seconds of live action anyway. In it comes to Witcher, and right back over to Healy it goes. He'll spot up for 3 there, just long, and rebound brought down by Nordbeck. Now Rorty on the take. He's fouled on the way through. Foul is going to be on the floor. And they will call that on Luke Healy. So first foul for Hudson in the half. Again, 2.5 gone by, 1-0. Hudson, now Rorty in the lane, lets that one go. Off the back, and outlet pass comes to Healy. Healy works on 2 Tigers, takes it to the rack and in. Healy broke down the defense, cut through it, and he's got all 3 Hudson points, all 3 points here in the game. It's, buddy Rain checks in online. Thank you all for watching. Pretty good audience out there. Still room for more, by the way. It's all you can eat here at Zaleski Sports because it's always free, always has been, always will be. Let your friends, neighbors, and strangers know live sports are on right now. Tell them how to find us like you did, and they can watch along with you. As Rachel says, do not be a sports hog. Let it rip for everybody. That one blocked by Morey. Now Morey still dribbling. Nobody stop ball. Kick out Witcher 3. That one just missed off the front of the rim. Rebound brought down by Donovan. Now Donovan on the take. He'll take it. And free throw line. Couple free throws coming up for Matt Donovan. Give us time to tell you about ice fishing at Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm has everything you need from reels, shelters, boots, even live bait and fishing licenses. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Donovan gets the first to go. As I've said a couple times this week, about the only thing I haven't done yet in my life, a couple things, but this is one, ice fishing. Haven't been, so if you know somebody who wants to laugh at me doing it, tell them to hook me up. I got a couple buddies that probably would like to see that too. Donovan hits both. And as I've been told, though, it's all you can drink water out on the ice, and that's something that is interesting to me. So if not for the fish, I may go out for the all you can drink water. Nice pass. Healy, the dish, the dime to Cole Jacobson. Four minutes in, 5-2. That one dribbled off of Donovan's shoe, and that's going to be over and back as he dribbled it off his shoe, not able to collect it before it crossed into the backcourt. So Healy will bring it across for the Raiders. Again, Raiders come in overall 4-3. Take on Marshfield 2-4. Outside Healy, spot up 3, count it. Luke Healy delivers, and Coach Fisher going to take the timeout as the Raiders start 8-2 here in Marshfield. Back in a moment.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Who's in charge up there is what I want to know as I get pointed in by both Trevor and Rachel. That's nice. Back to Marshfield. 13:45 left to play here in the first. Coach Fisher calls the timeout, and we see Donovan check out of that timeout. And in for Marshfield is Will Nicolai. He wears number 11. (8-2) Hudson. 6 points for Healy. He's got 6 of the 8 for the Red Raiders. As I was saying, Hudson comes in 4-3. They did win last night. They took down Eau Claire North 50-46. It was a conference win, Big Rivers win for Hudson. They come here now for non-conference play. Marshfield also in conference action last night. Wisconsin Valley Conference, they get the win down in Wisconsin Rapids, 53-44. So both teams win a relatively tight conference game last night, and then Hudson hits the road here in Marshfield. The buses pulled in here sometime around 1:30, 1:15. As JV kids are still here as I take a look behind me. That one in deep, maybe too deep for Carson Cavernan in the game. Now Healy he and his Raiders are reminded by Coach Dornfeld, let's have some good touches this time down. A touch there from 3, and that touches nothing but net for Brandon Morey. So quickly 11-2. Hudson out ahead. Talked to Marshfield head coach Chris Fisher before today's game. Just said he wanted to keep to his system, keep these guys just running. Let's just run our stuff. Let's execute it. Let's be really good at it. And then the outcome is the outcome. Marshfield just hasn't had a lot of looks yet in this one. Rorty gets one there, three-pointer. That's off to the right. Rebound by John Witcher. Back come the Raiders. Healy looked to back down Hinson there, but not able to. And then that ball swatted away by Fravert. Gobbled up, though, by Jacobson. Hudson stays with it. Now Morey on the take. Morey into the lane. And on Brandon Morey. Morey with a strong take to the hole. And that foul called on Cavernan. So Cavernan picks up his first third team foul on the Tigers. Raiders with 2 team fouls. And we'll take a look at Morey with his and one opportunity. And free throw, that one rolls off. Rebound brought down, though, by Evan Tyler. Tyler now in the game, in the lane, and right hand is good for Tyler. Smooth looking pivot in the lane there for Tyler. And Evan Tyler Jr., 6'3" junior to be exact. Now Hinson at the top of the key. He works on wedge. Owen Wedge in the game for Hudson. He wears number 4. Fravert looking for space on the outside. Morey not going to give it to him. Now 3, Hinson. Timmer. Chase Hinson and Marshfield with their first field goal of the game. They trail by 10. Defense collapsed that time on Healy. He kicked it out to Wedge. And now we see Colton Nelson with the ball. Back to Healy. Healy takes Rorty. Baseline. Fadeaway off the glass. Whoa. Healy shows a couple of things he learned at basketball camp this past summer there on the baseline. Fader off the glass. Tough shot. Coach Fisher comes off the bench for the Tigers, walks closer to the scores table, trying to get something going here for his Tigers. They trail by 12. Opening minutes here of the first half. Out it comes, 3 on the way from Nikolai. That one's short, and rebound brought down by Morey. Morey outside, it comes to Nelson. He'll pop for 3 and hit it. Coach Fisher going to call another timeout. 20-5. What a opening here for the Hudson Raiders. Back to Marshfield in a minute.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Listen, folks, these Hudson Raiders are well put together, and it shows in the scoreboard. 25 lead here on the road at Marshfield. Again, Hudson out of the Big Rivers Conference. We'll take a look at Big River standings here as we get a whistle on the floor, and that'll be an offensive foul. That'll go on Nikolai. Current standings, Hudson at the top of the Big Rivers at 4-2. Chippewa Falls and River Falls behind them at 3-1. Menominee comes in at 3-4. Eau Claire North 2-3. Memorial 2-3, and Rice Lake 0-3. So Hudson, first place team in the Big Rivers. Very competitive conference. That three is not going to settle in for Nelson. Offensive rebound for Wedge. Raiders will get a second chance at it, this time down. 9:20 left in the half. Now three there for Wedge. Wedge uses glass. What is with the backboard on this end for the Raiders? Both times from the same angle. Wedge a little bit further out than Healy a moment ago, but both using glass here. Shot goes in, that's what matters. Rorty on the outside. As I was saying, first place team in a good conference. Big Rivers, good conference. That one rattles in and out for Hinson. Offensive rebound for Lemoyne. Vernon with it on the wing. He'll hand off back to Hinson. Now Rorty in the lane, and a couple of free throws coming up for Sam Rorty. That foul is going to go on Evan Tyler. They've got, yep, there. I didn't see Evan in the game, but so Evan Tyler with the foul. Rorty hits on the first. Donovan re-enters for Coach Fisher. Out comes Nikolai. And Rorty can't get that one to go. Witcher with the rebound. DC Everest in first place in Wisconsin Valley Conference action. They are 5-0. Followed by Spash at 2-1, along with Wausau West 2-1. Merrill checks in at 2-2, and these Marshfield Tigers are 2-3. And Wisconsin Rapids 1-3, Wausau East 1-5. Well, that's how the things stand up in the Valley Conference as of today. A lot of season left, though. January, long month in the basketball season. A lot of things can and do happen. We're going to have a foul away from the shot, and it looks like that's going to go on Witcher. As Witcher and Lemoyne got tangled up there at the top. So Witcher picks up his first, team foul number 4. Both teams now with 4 fouls in the half. Rorty will inbound for the Tigers. In it comes to Hinson. Lemoyne to Rorty, back to Hinson at the top as Witcher looks at him. Austin Summer with the ball there. Summer in the game for the first time today. Down in the lane, Donovan can't get the shot to drop. Witcher comes away with the rebound. Witcher bounces into Tyler. Tyler a little trouble on the handle. He'll kick out 3 on the way for Wedge. Can't get it to fall through. That did everything but fall through the bottom of the basket. And thanks everybody for watching today's broadcast. We had JV action on prior. Varsity basketball now. It was Marshfield hanging on in the JV game. Won by about 4 points. I don't ever keep track of the JV score. I firmly believe, as I'm sure you do too, JV is there for learning, not record keeping. As Nelson with the steal, and we'll take it in for the layup. And Coach Fisher again has seen enough. 25-6 Hudson, 7:18 left in the first half.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
All right, back here to Marshfield again, 7:18 left in the half, 25-6. As I said, coming out of the last time out, this Hudson squad, well put together, no doubt about that. So Coach Fisher likely going to change a couple things coming out of the timeout. As Rorty dips in the lane, kicks out to Summer. Summer open for a minute. Lose the handle temporarily, regathers, and we'll get it over to Hinson. A tight defense played by these Raiders as Rorty's three. That shot may have been altered. Now they're going to call something under the basket. It'll be a foul on the floor. It'll be assessed to Hudson. Foul's going to go on Tyler. That's his second now, as Hudson with 5 team fouls in the half. But Hudson good on the offensive side, good on the defensive side. Just tough to find room. If you're Marshfield right now, is this Hudson defense, the footwork is good. They're moving their feet. Hinson out of the inbound, though. Coach Fisher dials up a nice inbound play. Hinson with his 6th point. He's got a pair of three-pointers here in this one. But, as I was saying, good footwork by these Raiders. They're in the right place at the right time. Always moving their feet. Head on a swivel, all that kind of stuff. 3 on the way for Wedge. That one too strong, and rebound ball tipped around. And the shot underneath by Zach Anderson, no good. 3rd chance now for Hudson in this trip down. Healy left alone for 3. Cannot do that. 11 points here for Healy. First 12 minutes of the game. Again, he comes in averaging 25.9. We'll call it 26. Donovan left open for 3, and he hits it. So Donovan scores for the first time today. Healy spins in lane, kick out. Witcher, 3. And rebound brought down by Lemoyne. Summer with it in the corner. He's got Anderson watching over him. Straight man defense for the Raiders, as it has been all game. And that's been enough. That one tipped away by Healy. Healy with the steal, has Donovan in front of him. He'll spot up for 3 and nail it. Too easy for Luke Healy on that trip down. Marshfield defense left him alone outside. That was a decision that had to be made as Lemoyne fights for it, tries to save it in. Witcher will take it. But decision had to be made there by the Marshfield defense, and they chose not to let Healy drive. Healy just says, all right, I'll just spot up out here. No bigs. Got it out here. 31-12. Now Healy, baseline drive, gets around Donovan. Floater. Luke Healy, unstoppable. $16 points in the half for Healy. He's got half of the Raiders scoring. Hinson stops his dribble, gets it off to Donovan. Donovan up top. Looks over the top of Wedger, gives off now to Rorty on the wing. He's got Healy on him. Rorty looked for a cutter. Now we'll dribble through the lane, give it over to Summer. Summer corner 3. That one just long. Rebound fought for, and landing flat on his back was Lemoyne, and Lemoyne may just got the wind knocked out of him there. They're going to call the foul as Carter Henrik went up with him. And I think Henrik's going to get called for the foul. And the officials over there are explaining to Coach Dornfeld how exactly that decision was made. So team foul number 6, it's the first for Henrik. And Lemoyne stays in. He's no worse for the wear after hitting the deck backside first. In it comes to Fravert on the set play. Fravert dials up the three. Quickly, though, back come the Raiders. Healy, glass, too smooth is Luke Healy. Three there comes off. Sky for the rebound is Henrik. Back the other way come the Tigers. This is Fravert with it. Healy on him. Now Rorty. And now Kavernen on the baseline. Nice job there defensively, cut off by Morey. Donovan rises to the occasion. He's got 2 threes. He leads all Tigers in scoring. He's got 8. Healy, another 3. Whoa. $21 points for Luke Healy. It's pretty good. 2.5 minutes into the first half. And Healy's got 21. That's a solid effort. I don't care who you are. Now Fravert on the outside. Looks over the top of Anderson. I'm sorry, that's Henrik. Now Rorty with Nelson on him as we come up on 2 minutes left here in the half. Again, Luke Healy, those 21 points, and the folks back at University of Sioux Falls excited to see the effort put in here and all season by Luke Healy. Healy will continue his athletic career after this season at the University of Sioux Falls, as Rory hits on the first, as Hudson over the limit, 7 team fouls on that last one there committed by Nelson. Rorty's got 4 points. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line as Marshfield trails by 18. Morey here, back to Healy off the set play. 3-pointer. 24 points for Healy. He's got 5 threes in the half. What a performance. Now Fravert stops his dribble with Healy on him. Fravert spinning, looking, still spinning. And that one through the hands of Trulin. Back with it comes Wedge, left-handed layup, too strong. Healy there, the tip can't go. Back with it comes Fravert. Now outside Donovan. Donovan baseline drive. Shot off the backboard, chased down by Matt Trulin in the game for the first time today. Now Kavernen with it. Kavernen baseline's open. Off the backboard, left that one short. Rebound brought down by Wedge. And now Wedge is tripped by Lemoyne, and that'll be team foul number 5 on the Tigers. Lemoyne, to my understanding, picks up his first foul, and that's what the scoreboard shows here. Got that one right. Again, 24 points for Healy. He's got 5 threes, and since that last one, a never-ending buzz from whatever size crowd is behind me. You just know that's what it was about, and continues on. Now, part of that is the Hudson JV kids sitting behind me to my left, but a lot of that just everybody else here, the couple dozen in attendance. But impressive. I don't care how many are watching. Even if, I'll just leave it at that. 38 seconds left in the half, and foul's going to go on Hudson, so team foul number 8. So a free throw coming up for Donovan. That foul is going to go on Cole Jacobson, his first. So Jacobson comes out, and we see John Witcher come back into the game. Donovan 2 for 2 from the line in the first half, make it 3 for 3. And he's got 9 points as he again paces the Tigers with 9. Some instruction given by our official to Zach Anderson on the low block. Donovan, another nice looking free throw there for Matt Donovan. 4 for 4 from the free throw line to go along with his pair of threes. So double digits now for Donovan. He's got 10. Less than 40 seconds to play here in the half. Again, all Hudson here. They lead by 19. And that one's saved by Wedge from an over in the back. He gets it over to Morey. Now Morey kick out to Witcher. Over to Healy. Healy again rises and gets, I mean, you kidding me? That shot was going to go in no matter what. 6 3-pointers for Luke Healy. That ball had no choice. Luke Healy just told it to go in. Luke Healy, the boss of the Raiders, the boss of this court, and the boss of the ball. Donovan, that shot blocked by Witcher. And that will be the final shot attempt here in the first half, but 27 points for Luke Healy. He goes over his season average here in the first half of play. What a performance as his teammates are waving him down, trying to cool him off. Don't do that. That kid is on fire, but what a performance here by Luke Healy as Hudson will take the first half lead. They will go in the locker room 44-22 as they double up Marshfield. Trevor, let's hit a couple commercials. I'll bring you back for some halftime stats in just a bit.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us number 1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Your snow adventure awaits at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irvs and Tomahawk. We're ready for snow. Stocked, locked, and loaded with 2 stores of inventory and the best selection of snowmobiles and off-road machines in the area. Activate your adrenaline on your new Polaris snowmobile, side-by-side or ATV. Save up to $1,500 on 2020 models. Plus, check out our snow gear from all the leading brands at both locations. Don't wait. Your adventure starts today at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irv Sales and Service in Tomahawk. Your snow adventure destination.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
We return to Marshfield for our Fleet Farm halftime show. Again, Fleet Farm, ice fishing headquarters over at Fleet Farm going on right now. Get all your supplies for ice fishing at Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. 44-22, our halftime score here in Marshfield. We'll give you halftime stats. Starting first for the home Marshfield Tigers, leading all Tigers in scoring is Matt Donovan. He has 10. Chase Hinson with 6 points. Sam Rorty with 4. And Gavin Fravert with 3 points. For the Hudson Raiders, 44 points, and most of them made possible by the senior Luke Healy. He's got 27 points, 6 3-pointers for the senior superstar, Luke Healy. He is joined in scoring by Colton Nelson with 5. Brandon Morey's got 5. Owen Wedge, a 3-pointer, he's got 3. Cole Jacobson has a field goal along with Evan Tyler. They each have 2 points here in the first half as we've got royalty joining the broadcast. Mr. Jeff Johnson out there watching. I know Jeff, big River Falls fan, has a rooting interest, the River Falls boys basketball team this year. And right back at you, Jeff. I caught a broadcast that you had a week or so ago. Right back at you and your guys. You guys always do a great job over there on the River Falls YouTube channel. We appreciate what you guys do. Yeah. Boy, what a performance. I don't know if you can say enough about that. 6 3-pointers for Healy on his way to 27 points. Just an outstanding performance by the the Sioux Falls commit and current Hudson senior Luke Healy, 27 points. More basketball coming up later tonight as we will see Columbus Catholic take the court JV at 5:45, so in about 45 minutes. And then it's varsity to follow after that as Columbus Catholic in non-conference basketball action takes on McDonald Central. You'll watch it all at ZaleskiSports.com. A couple more commercials that Rachel will hit you with, and then we'll be back for the start of the second half as Hudson leads Marshfield 44-22.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
All right, let's kick this son of a gun off here for half number 2, 44-22 as we begin half number 2. Again, the story in the first half is Hudson's Luke Healy, 6 3-pointers on his way to 27 here in the first half. It's just a ridiculous performance by a really good basketball player. No other way to put it. Again, Jason Zaleski here on the call, Lucas Holheisel on our baseline camera. Trevor Zaleski producing today's broadcast, and Rachel doing work on the broadcast main camera number 1. But it'll be Marshfield inbound. I don't think we had a jump ball in the first half, so yeah, it's, possession arrow never changed until now. And it'll be Rorty bring it up for the Tigers, and off and running here from Marshfield in half number 2. Again, Hudson doubled up Marshfield in the first half, 44-22. Tigers, well, you know, mission 1, see if you can find a comeback. Mission 2 is what I had talked with Coach Fisher about pregame, is just let's just execute our stuff. Let's do our stuff the way that it's prescribed, and then let the chips fall where they may at that point. So, but mission 1, see if you can find a comeback here. You play to win the game, Herm Edwards, and you play to win this one here. Donovan will launch a 3. He's got 10 first half points. Long on that one. Rebound comes down to Morey. Healy, jump stop. Hands off there to Jacobson, and then kick out 3. That one, one of the few threes that haven't fell for these Raiders. That one wedge. Couldn't get it to go, and then thrown away by Marshfield. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Jacobson in the corner. Now up top with it is Morey. And finds Witcher. Witcher had an opening over there in the corner. Raiders working on ball movement. Now Healy right back to Witcher it goes. Raiders work the ball around the perimeter. Witcher a cutter there. Had 2 Raiders cutting, so no action there. Nice 4-out offense here for the Hudson Raiders. Taking time off the clock. Again, they stake themselves out to a 22-point lead, so no urgency here. Spinning at the top of the lane was Morey, and ball batted out. It'll be a reload for Morey and the Raiders. That 3-pointer settles in. And right away, Coach Fisher is going to call the timeout. We'll keep it right here, and we'll tell you about our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Big week of sports next week, as it has been since August here at Zaleski Sports. I mean, we're talking 10, 15, 20, 25 games every single stinking week. And it'll be more of the same coming up here next week as I hunt down our next week's schedule. Again, scheduled each week found at ZaleskiSports.com. Monday, it is girls basketball, Greenwood at Columbus Catholic, Ashwaubenon at Mosinee Hockey, Pacelli at Wild Rose girls basketball, Merrill at Marshfield right here. It'll be boys basketball on senior night, and Neilsville at Loyal girls basketball. Come back to that game in just a moment. Some significance with that one and why that game is on our schedule. As Summer on the drive, that one cut off by Jacobson. Now Summer brings it back up top for the Tigers. Pinson with Witcher on him. Again, it's been straight up man defense all game long for these Raiders, and that's been enough. 3 there for Fravert. That one comes off. Rebound brought down by Jacobson. Back come Hudson. Here's Healy. Rises from the elbow and Again, just silky smooth. So that Neillsville Loyal girls basketball game on Monday, Neillsville's senior Bella Opelt, I believe 10 points away from 1,000 points, so we'll be there for a potential benchmark career achievement type game for Bella. And the first place, Neillsville Warriors in the Clover Belt East girls basketball. They did beat Loyal, I think it was just last week. Allowed just 4 second half points on that game on their way to a big win against the Greyhounds. Now they travel to Loyal as Rorty in the lane, left hand too strong. So a few good ones to watch. Again, Merrill Marshfield right here, Valley Conference basketball. And then I always recommend a second game if you can. Now again, watch all 5. That would be the big accomplishment for the night. But if you can fit in a second one, it'd be the Neillsville at Loyal girls basketball game as Opelt goes for 1,000 career points. Entry pass, then kick out to Witcher. He'll load up 3 straight on and hit it. So John Witcher scores his first points today. He averages 6.4. He's got 3. It's an 8-0 run for Hudson to start things here in the second half, and a line change at the scores table coming at the next dead ball for the Raiders. As they lead by 30. Entry pass there for Rorty. Now back with it comes Healy. Healy, underhand pass to Witcher. Got caught under the basket. Witcher regains his hitch under the basket. And up and in for 2. But we got a full 5 coming in for Hudson. And they're got a timeout here on the floor. We'll take the timeout too. 13:27 left in the game.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Back here to Marshfield, again 13:27 left in the game. 32-point Hudson lead, and it's all 5 starters on the bench, and perhaps for the remainder here. A non-conference game, you've got this one well in hand, and you play again on Monday, and you play your division rival, River Falls, at home. Again, Hudson 4-2, River Falls 3-1, so big game for both teams coming up on Monday. So you'll take your starters out probably for the rest of today's affair and get ready for River Falls. And River Falls 7-1 overall. They're led by Zach Johnson. He scores 23 points per game. JT Doherty 8.4 and Liam Doherty 8 points. So tough handle and be a good one to watch. You can find that one somewhere online. Every now and then we'll share some of those at our Facebook page, Zaleski Sports Wisconsin. We think it's a big game. That one qualifies, so we'll find a link for you Monday morning and we'll send that out. And you'll find that on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Wisconsin. Hudson River Falls, 7:15 start. And that Marshfield Merrill game here on Monday as well. Varsity night for the boys basketball team. And an important game. Important game for both teams. And I went through those standings earlier. We'll go through them one more time, Wisconsin Valley Conference. But Merrill at 2-2, Marshfield 2-3 as they're in the middle of the conference bunch there. So pivotal game for both teams on Monday. And it was a Merrill 1-point win season opener up in Merrill over Marshfield. So Marshfield looking for a little bit here at home on Monday as Cavernan rises from the baseline. So again, Hudson all reserves on the floor, just when I had all the names figured out. We'll get them figured out here. Called a couple of them in the half. Nelson now over to Grant Jamison. Outside it goes to Zach Anderson. Now Anderson will dribble up to the top. Give that back to Nelson on the wing. He looks over the top of Doherty. Nothing going there. 4-out offense again for Hudson as Marshfield in their zone defense. Good feed underneath from Tyler Anderson. Had a kind of double clutch on the handle a little bit, and that allowed the Marshfield defense to gather up. And our first jump ball of the game, it'll go to Hudson. A 30-point Hudson lead, that one nearly thrown away. Brought down by Anderson, now Tyler with it. Tyler 2 first half points. Nelson on the floor, he wears 1. He had 5 first half points for these Raiders. And a travel there. Ben Healy got nose over skis there a bit. Again, Tigers trail by 30. Hinson, Kavernen, now Fravert. Fravert on the drive in the lane, finger roll for Gavin Fravert. This one bounced out to Jamison, over it goes to Nelson. Again, Raiders going to be patient here with the big lead, 10 minutes left in the game. Not too patient, though. You want to give these reserves some action, give them all the playing time, get them minutes. Healy drive, left hand, and a couple of free throws coming up for Ben Healy. Draxler Transport has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Draxler Transport, family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today as Healy makes good on the first. Again, Ben Healy with Luke Healy's day probably done, 29 points. 6 3-pointers in the first half, scored 2 points here in the second half, and then with a comfortable lead. Coach Dornfeld wisely pulling Luke and the rest of the starters out of this one. Again, save them up for the big game on Monday at home against conference rival River Falls. Especially after playing last night. Again, it was a win over Eau Claire North last night, 50-46. So it's just a good idea anyway. You play back-to-back games, and it's a luxury you get to have when you play the type of first half that Healy and the Raiders did, as Fravert almost got the steal there, did knock it away. Ball stays with Hudson, under 10 minutes left in the game. Nelson bounces into Tyler. Tyler, weak side pass to Anderson, and one, Zach Anderson. And my man Jeff Johnson on the spot as he hits the bat phone, sends me the link for Monday's game. So again, you'll find that link for Monday's Hudson River Falls game on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Wisconsin. Make sure to watch it. Be a good one. Probably have that game on here as I announce courtside on Monday. Just a really intriguing game. Every now and then last year, before all this wackiness came to be, we would travel around. We would do a Zaleski Sports Game of the Week, send a crew out of the area and do a game. That would have been one we would have considered. But, things as they are, you've got somebody else kind of handling those efforts. Just the way things are right now, no need to double up on those kind of things. Not for the time being, anyway. You know, the theory on that is we've got a different audience, and we do. We've got a different audience than a Hudson or River Falls that we'd like to bring into that. But for the time being, we will stand down, let those folks take care of things on their own, and just show you a way to watch the game as Jamison hits from deep. And it's just the right thing to do. Time and circumstance, folks. Got to know, got to think outside of yourself every now and then. We try to anyway. As Fravert on the take, he's fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Gavin Fravert. He's got 5 points in today's contest. And Fravert hits on that one. NFL football playoffs going on. It was a Buffalo Bills playoff win. AFC East champs take down the Colts in the wild card game earlier today. 27-24, I believe, and now 20-10 LA over Seattle as they play with 36 seconds left in the first half. And then it's Chicago and Tampa Bay for the nightcap tonight. Under 8 to play here in Marshfield. Nelson up top to Healy. Healy took a look and dribbled it out. And that one again tipped away by Fravert. Rorty on the move, and Nelson with the reach in. It'll be a foul on Colton Nelson. So Matt Donovan and Jack Nordbeck back in for Marshfield. As Nikolai gets it into Rorty, and Tigers will head down here. 7.5 left. And Nordbeck on the take. Couple of free throws coming up for Jack Nordbeck. And Nordbeck hits on the first. And rims off on the second. Again, basketball again coming up in about 25 minutes time across town. It'll be Columbus Catholic taking on McDonald Central. Watch that live at ZaleskiSports.com. We did our best to give you constant sports all day today. As a 3 for Nelson, he's got 8. Started with swimming here at 10 o'clock. Just swimming didn't quite last long enough to keep everything rolling all day, but we do bring you 3 live events here on Saturday. We had swimming earlier today where Marshfield picked up the non-conference win in boys swimming over Holman, Onalaska Aquinas. This game here, and then again we finish up our nightcap with Columbus McDonald Central. Again, JV 5:45, varsity to follow. Nordbeck, back it comes to Rorty, 3-pointer. That one can't roll in off the front of the rim. Tyler with the rebound. And again, the Raiders will work on this clock. 6.5 minutes left in the game. And Tyler a little bit careless with the pass there. And they say it's off of Donovan's knee, and it'll stay with Hudson. And it comes now to Nelson. 35-point Raider lead. Cash McConnell wears 14 in the game for the first time today, or at least the first time I've spotted him. McConnell with the ball there temporarily. Now Anderson in some trouble, gets it off to Healy. Another 3 for Nelson. No good there. Rebound tipped around, brought down by Nordbeck. And then fouled by Healy. So Ben Healy picks up the foul. It'll be team foul number 4. Tigers will inbound. That one nearly picked off by Healy in the hands of Matt Donovan. Donovan feeds inside to Lemoyne. And then kick out 3 for Nordbeck. That one rattles in and out. Rebound brought down by Tyler. Back with it comes McConnell. He'll hand off to Healy. Healy, dribble stop there by Donovan. Now Tyler in the lane, and nice shot in the lane there for Evan Tyler. He's got 4, 2 points in each half. Now Lemoyne 3 on the way. That one off the backboard, no good. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. There's the rebound and putback for McConnell. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com. Then visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. 4 very good candidates out there right now. And I talked about them during swimming. I'll tell you about them one more time. But anybody can vote, even you folks over in Hudson. Alexis Fryboth, Eden Jacobson, Bella Opelt, Savannah Schley, all very deserving of your vote. Again, you do that at ZaleskiSports.com. As the voting will go through Monday night. So vote now. Javon Stevens in the game for the Hudson Raiders. And a timeout is called by Coach Fisher. We will take that timeout with 4:40 left in today's game.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Back here to Marshfield, congratulations goes out to Dominican boys basketball coach Jim Goss. Becomes the 7th boys basketball coach in state history to reach 600 victories. That update brought to you by my friend and yours, Mark Miller. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Coach Goss, 600 victories down at Dominican boys basketball. And we'll get a foul down low. That'll go on Stevens. And in close it goes to Donovan. So Donovan, little jumper in the lane. And Stevens looking for points, couldn't get that one to roll in. The underhanded scoop. The varsity guys were off the bench. JV guys behind me off the bleachers. Everybody cheering for the senior Javon Stevens to get a point here tonight. May come yet. 4 minutes left in the game. Donovan can't get that one to float in. McConnell with the rebound. That one bounced off the bottom of the backboard by Donovan, Donovan. And no, sorry, by Nordbeck. Donovan comes away with it. Back to Rorty on the wing. Inside feed to Lemoyne. Kick out Nordbeck, 3 on the way. Got it. So Jack Nordbeck, his first field goal here today. He's got 4 points. Free throw to go along with that 3-point shot. Inside it comes to Healy. Healy tried to step through the defense of Donovan, and then the kick out on the other side. That 3 comes up short. Gives, though, a chance for McConnell. And McConnell in the act of shooting, yep. And 2 free throws coming up for Cash McConnell. So 3 points in the game for McConnell, and it's a line change for the Tigers as well. So all reserves on the court, all 10 for the final 3:02. Rebound finally pulled away by Kavernen. Kavernen will take McConnell. Had a chance there on the baseline as McConnell slipped there a bit. Trulin now in the lane, jump stop, kick out to Summer. Shot too strong there by Kavernen. Down it comes to Anderson. Anderson able to keep that ball in, but that's all he was able to do. 2.5 left in the game. Down it comes to Summer. Summer off the backboard. First points for Austin Summer today. Make sure to stay tuned to our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. We will talk to Marshfield boys basketball coach Chris Fisher. Get his comments about last night's conference win and then today's events out here. That one tipped off the backboard. Tyler stays with it, and nice pass to Anderson. Anderson off the front of the rim, and this is going to be a foul behind that action as Zach Anderson picks up the foul. Kavernen not able to get that one to go. Trulin hits the deck underneath that play. And they're going to call an offensive foul, I believe, on McConnell. Yep, that'll go on Cash McConnell, his first. And on the offensive foul, even though it's team foul number 7, the offensive foul, no free throws for the Tigers. Again, Nasonville Dairy post-game show comes up next. We will talk to Marshfield head coach Chris Fisher, take you through a points recap of today's game, and the underhand scoop shot there by Fries, no good. Or Freeze, my apologies. Karsten Fries wears 33 for the Tigers. Stevens had a move on Kavernen and the JV guys behind him. Selling to take a shot, and Stevens launches the three. That one off the front of the rim. Rebound brought down by McConnell. JV guys boo Cash McConnell. They want their buddy Javon Stevens to get a basket here tonight. Of course, tongue-in-cheek booing. And a whistle underneath. This will go on Hudson, perhaps on Ben Healy. We'll see what the call here. Yep, it is Ben Healy with the foul. Nice job there in the lane as Kavernen grabs the board and the putback. Final 10 seconds here from Marshfield. As the Raiders will hold on to this one and will take the win. 71-38 is our final score here today. Again, Nasonville Dairy postgame show comes up next. Stay tuned for that. We'll be right back.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make...
Time now for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. 71-38, Hudson with the non-conference win tonight here against Marshfield. We'll go through game scoring for you. First, for the Marshfield Tigers, leading Tigers in scoring today is Matt Donovan with 12 points. Gavin Fravert with 7, Sam Rorty and Jack Nordbeck each with 4. Chase Hinson had 6 points. Austin Summer with a field goal, and Carson Caverna with 4 points. There you have it for the Marshfield Tigers. Again, Coach Chris Fisher will be along here shortly. We'll talk to Coach Fisher about, first we'll talk to him about last night's conference win down in Wisconsin Rapids, and we'll talk about this game too, all that coming up here momentarily. And for Hudson, again, it was a performance that one of the better we've seen here this year. 6 first half three-pointers, 27 first half points for Luke Healy, and could have been more had the game not been out of hand, but Healy does finish the game with 29, 2 second half points, and then pulled just a few minutes into the second half here tonight. But Healy leads all scorers tonight. Luke Healy with 29 points for River Falls. Colton Nelson with 8, Brandon Morey with 8 points. Cash McConnell with 5, Evan Tyler with 4. John Witcher had 5 points for Hudson. Grant Jameson with 3, Zach Anderson with 2, Cole Jacobson had 2, and Owen Wedge had 3. As let's count them up here, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 score for Hudson here tonight. And again, that will happen, especially with the scoring as diverse as it was in the first half. And then in the second half, when early on, again, all starters came out at the 13-minute mark. And when that happens, all those reserves able to come back in and get valuable playing time. We've talked to many coaches about that, during for the past number of years, for those guys to get those reserves to get that valuable playing time. Such a big deal because they're reserves for you this year and they're starters for you next year. So you certainly want to get that time. As we welcome in Marshfield head coach Chris Fisher to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Coach, did get a chance to talk to you last night, so let's just talk maybe just a little bit about the win, the conference win down at Wisconsin Rapids last night, and that leads into Monday's Merrill game, and where you're in that middle of that Valley Conference, but get that win, get that conference win, able to stack maybe a couple of conference wins here, and keep pace there, at least with the group that you're in right now in the standings.
We played well last night, offensively especially. We had good flow to our offense. We had good rhythm, we had good screening action, and we shot it well. You know, we shot over 50% last night on the road, which is not easy to do, and we defended the paint. It's been our Achilles heel all year, and last night against Rapids, we did that well. So it was good to get that road win last night. We made some progress last night, and then ran into a good team today and maybe took a step back or two.
Yeah, well, you ran into a good team. You know more about taking steps back or forward than I do, but certainly a very good team. We talked about it before the game. Coming out of a really good competitive conference this year. And Luke Healy, 6 3-pointers in the first half, 27 first half points, but a big time performance from a big time player. What do you and the guys learn from something like that? As you maybe rewatch film or just think about that, and what can you and the guys learn from seeing something like that happen here today?
He's a really special talent, and knowing that program and knowing him, I'm sure he put in a lot of hard work to get that good. So we have to understand the hard work it takes to develop skill at that level, and we're not close to competing at that level yet, but the hope is to get there. He was really, really good today. Mm-hmm. Watching him on film, he can do so much. We were worried about him attacking the paint. And he got that a couple of times in transition early before he got those 6 threes. So he saw the ball go through the net before he started hitting threes, because we're backing off a little bit, and he stepped up and he just buried shot after shot. And from that point on, everything they did just seemed easy. We made it really easy for them, both offensively and defensively. We didn't run good offense today. We didn't necessarily defend well. They're just really good. We didn't play well today. It was really easy for them, and it was really tough for us.
Matt Donovan led your squad today at 12 points. He had 10 points in the first half, and as you get back into conference action, you'll need performances like that from anybody on that roster, and especially somebody like Donovan coming in and putting those points in, and then you'll need that again on Monday from Matt and others on Monday at home here against Merrill.
We will. And Matt played well last night against Rapids. He may not have scored the point, but he was a leader on the floor. He defended well. He got to the free throw line late and made some clutch free throws. He was a leader. He distributed it, and we were struggling offensively, and he hit a couple of shots to kind of break the seal a little bit for a little while. But we're going to need more. We're going to need some consistency from our guys. Every game, it seems like we've got somebody different stepping up, but it's going to be it's nice when you've got 3 guys that you can always count on consistently to either defend or put the ball in the basket or rebound. We're still struggling to find out how we fit best with each other.
Coach Chris Fisher, it's senior night on Monday night. We'll see you then. Thanks for the comments here postgame.
Thanks, Jason. Roll Tigers.
You got it. All right, guys, we'll wrap up our Nasonville Dairy postgame show with that. Again, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. 71-38 our final score. Non-conference basketball here today as Hudson takes down Marshfield. Again, across town. I point that way because that's where Columbus Catholic is. It's Columbus Catholic and McDonald Central. JV about ready to tip off right now. 5:45 tip. I don't even know what time it is now, but 5:45 tip JV with varsity to follow. Make sure to go watch that at ZaleskiSports.com. Guys, have a great rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you again right here on Monday.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.